Hello, hello. Oh yeah. Sorry. Welcome back to my channel, and hope you're doing very good. Today I'm gonna reveal secrets in the game in Centaura to show what it used to look like back then. And we're starting off with downtown Talana. We're gonna go all the way to Talona to see this. All right. So sit back, relax, eat like your pizza flavor Pringles, or your nerds gummy clusters, or eat popcorn and watch me show every secret and theories about every single map in Centaura. So we're starting off with downtown Talona. Right now I'm in my private server just to show. Although you cannot hear the sounds because I turned out just to hear better sound effects here. Sounds to hear me. And right now, just show commands. There we go. And here's our secrets. So I think the first secret is somewhere right here. Yeah, you can see. Instead of calling on dead bodies, they're gonna be rigs like they used to be dead corpses here. I think one right here. I think that used to be a lady right here. A dead rig right there. Yeah, rigs are confirmed as corpses. Okay. There used to be a rig right here, and somewhere right behind him, right here, like a head. You can actually go visit the Centauran wiki to find out, which I appreciate the developer. I think they got removed due to the moderation, I think. Which you could look at the wiki. There's lots of photos of downtown Talona. Go to 62 called True Losers of War, and you'll see what it used to look like back then. And yeah, I've been to the game of Centaura before, and I used to see them back then until they got removed during later updates. And the next place secrets is probably somewhere on top. Probably right here. I think there used to be another deck rig right here. Because I think this one's meant to be a sniping civil guard until I think he gets sniped, and I think he got removed again to the same situation. And then next we go to the subway, and I think there used to be right next to the radio. I think there used to be another dead rig in the subway. It was a woman who she tried to leave from losing lots of blood during the war, and I think she got removed too under the subway. So after that, let's take up some space during the subway. And yeah, I think those are like rigs that got removed on later games. And look at the secret under here. It's a little candle. Got my shotgun too. Yeah. Alright. And then I think next is the police station. Not the police station. You could still read this guy. Alright. Our next stop, I think it's somewhere right here. Yeah. I think there's major buildings that have similar references right now. Let's stop right here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of a little lost. I try to like make it you guys. Alright. Orion gift shop because is Aquila allied to Orion? Is it true the theory is Orion allied to Orion? Aquila. And what about Cetus? Alright, foreign imports. I think this gun is I think it's an Interin gun, I think. Look, there's even the Cetus lever action rifle. Foreign imports. That looks like Corvus. There's the Aquilans, the Drumican, hunting rifles, Willer's guns, ammunition. I think that's it. What else? Grant's groceries. And I think the in here, I think somewhere, oh yeah, in here, I think there used to be like a little painting back then. I remember during the gameplay back then, there used to be a guy mewing in the painting, like putting your finger on your lips and putting it sides your cheek. Yeah, and there. And also, I think I don't have no references of the photo, but there used to be a dead rig trolley worker there who was on the floor. Like I think there was a dead trolley worker. And then I think there was another reference. Sorry. And next we got Family Diner McDonald's, which is a diner and a restaurant. And you could also see a little reference right here. There's a little photo. I don't know who's that, but there's a photo. McDonald Summer 1910. I think he's the guy who plays on the piano. Yeah. And I think this restaurant is based on McDonald's because it says McRonald's, I think. Yeah. It's the like McDonald's or Ronald McDonald, the mascot. Yeah. Here. Got some references. Man, I love the references. Oh yeah, and the clothing store. You got some reference not references, another secret. There's a clothing store and there's a little pistol, I think. I think that's the Aquilin officer pistol. And up here you see two quarters and there's a gun right here, a lever action rifle. And fun fact, there used to be a dead rig over there. I think she got removed also too. Like there was someone died in the corner. So look at the wiki, search of downtown Salona and look for 194 photo, and it says two ways several there in the Conscript men's clothing store. It's at photo 194. And you could see her back then. You could see a little peek at the corner. And yeah, there's nothing inside too. And that's the clothing store. And I don't know, you could actually like how disguise yourself, can you? Oh, you could actually go inside the clothing store and disguise yourself as a mannequin. And then next, got like a little balcony fountain area. Then we just occupy these to get extra time. Right, and I think there's some secrets in this restaurant. I think this place used to make burgers in here. Lamb, beef. Should be it. Alright. Our next stop is the bank. Like underneath here, there's also a bank with the giant propaganda poster destroyed and an arrow pointing at it. You could see every finished texture, and I don't know. I believe that I don't know. And there's also a painting of a cat, which is called "It's Staring," I think, and it's cleaning up there. You can actually see. Look at that. It's a cat. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, that reminds me of that meme. And I tried using dynamite to explode the front of the bank to see if it's actually animation or like you could actually explode, but it didn't work with dynamite. So it doesn't work. And right here. Tumberleys. Any else references? Show y'all it. And right here, you see these little blimps? I think those are not called blimps. I think they're called birch balloons. I think they use them and you can actually stand on it. I think they use it so that way, in case an airplane sees them and shoots it down there, you think they could detect there's an airplane attack, or that there's another way to catch them by laying the winged catch on the string and they could collapse. Yeah, you're gonna pop them. So, and I think the Vega update, I think they finally added fall damage and you can actually die if you fall. And there was another secret right here, I think. Yeah, there was a little car, and back then I think there used to be a photo of a family portrait in here back then. This little house in here, and then let's see, and I think that I remember there was a family portrait back then. And what else? Hmm. Oh yeah, the bank. Well, not the bank. Like it's somewhere. Let me just occupy. Sorry. Ryan's. Take that tank. And I think there's someone. Oh yeah, it's just a real McDonald's Family Diner, absolute meals. Yep, that sounds similar to a McDonald's billboard. You just show many ads about it. The Queensland flag. And right here, can you destroy the windows? No, you cannot destroy the windows in here. So the next spot is right here in the city hall. I think you could actually go inside, and that's how they fight on top of the balcony. Right here, and I think the clock actually moves. I think I'll come back to see if it changes or not. Let's see. Right here we got the I think it's the meeting, or is it a courtroom? I don't know. And look at this symbol. I think it's like, I think the countries of Centaura believe in the constellation of stars, and if you go to White Mount Estuary, they have the same symbol, but it's not shaped like this. So I'm gonna remind you that this is not a rhombus and see this inside of the Cetus revamped church. This one is a rhombus in Aquila, while the Cetus is not. So it's basically a courthouse to discuss the war, I think. And right here, there's an unknown guy. I think he's a politician during the wiki. And I think there's a medic room just for backup in case there's nothing here, just chandeliers. What else? I think there was another painting. Oh yeah. Oh no, there's a theory. Is Aquila allied to Cetus or no? Is it? Is it allied to Cetus? And that looks like the ship from Whitemouth Estuary. And you go actually see the same painting in Blackton in the saloon area. Like there's the same painting again. And then this is how you climb up to the balcony and attack right here in this door. Everything is empty. I think it was meant to be like another final battle, like you fight inside. And I think the clock has changed, depending on where you occupied lands, I think. And I think that's about it. It looks like a movie theater. And I think that's it. Just I'm standing here, you can read this in case. Well, I change the match. End match. Inter's victory, let's go. Alright, let's go to Vega. Terrace is victorious. I'm just a little tired. Mars Plateau. I wonder, is Vega based on Belgium during World War I? No. It's Vega based on Belgium. It's right at the border. T40. And is Grusa the next country on top based on the Netherlands, I think? I don't know if the Netherlands went to war. They only went to war during World War II. So it's possibly not. And look at here, they changed the uniform. They upgraded the uniform now. So what I'm gonna do is fly. And I heard one I saw like a YouTube video where there was a vegan right there. A vegan soldier who stand right there, and I think he stand on the way when it got exploded, and I think he died and flung all the way to the map. That was crazy. Oh man, I shouldn't be in here just to see what happens, but it is true. You can actually die from this. Let's see. Any secrets below here? Oh yeah, secret. Look at this. I think this is called an obelisk border thing. I think this is like an obelisk to show the borders. Like this is Vega and this is Aquila, but it's already been now occupied. So yeah, this is supposed to be the way to show welcome to Aquila, and this is how the main entrance looks like. Yeah, it's meant to be a border to interrogation. Look at there's a little house of the border. Welcome to Aquila. Welcome to Vega. Yeah, this is the borders. Yeah, it's meant to be a border. Look at it. Another obelisk. So right now, I'm standing at Vega in the barbed wire. Now, welcome to Aquila. Welcome to Vega. Welcome to Aquila. And yes, there's landmines. I did not expect to see landmines here. Can they actually explode? Yeah, they actually explode. And that's crazy. So long, rich. I think there used to be a battle here. Unknown tank that will be releasing soon. Can she hear the noises? Oh, look, the plane. Can you actually shoot it? Let's see, you can actually shoot down the plane. No, you can't. I heard of one video was a guy who tried to shoot down a plane and use an anti-tank, which is pretty true from the Battlefield games. And yeah, but it did not work. So you cannot shoot down. And I'm gonna show the layout of the borders. Can you actually explore the destroyed town? You can. That looks like Tyrolean Village. I think this place, the whole place down right here is all Aquila, and I think the mountains is Vega, I think. It is. And that's how they block the Aquilans from entering. Just in case I need to occupy. So I believe the whole town got destroyed. They got destroyed by Aquilans, and that's how Vega noticed that they're killing the Aquilans, and they got prepared. And I think this is like an unfinished trench that Antares was trying to defend. Yeah. What else? I think this will show the border. This is how they cross right here. Way over here. Yeah, I think there's miles of border obelisks to show the borders of Aquila and Vega. So yeah, you're actually fighting across the border. Yeah, it's a stop station. And look, there's even the civil flag right there. Happen. See, abandoned cars, that previous battles that failed. And then you fight towards the border, and I think inside it's unfinished. It's a cannon where people used to defend here. There's more landmines here. You can see, I think they updated the landmines now. That's how they fight back then. Water. Here comes the planes. Where are they? Okay, shoot it down. No, you can't. Too fast. Like, how do you run so fast? And I think there's landmines here, I think. Yeah, there's one right here. And that's how people defend. Look, there's a gramophone. Can you play music? No. I think there's a little town, or this is like a fort. I guess this is how the vegan soldiers rest and do the military conversations. What else? There's a vegan trench right here. Soup. What else? And I think it's so strange that that whole centaura like speaks Latin, but this country of Vega speaks some Portuguese or some Spanish, I think. Yeah, I think it's based on Spain or something. Let me put out tools. I need to get some dynamite. Man, I love the horn. Do they have the horn? The vegan horn? Wire cutters, whistle. Where's bugle? Oh yeah, there's the bugle. The horn. Man, I love this. Let's see you go when I hear it. Let me just unpause it, the sound. Let's see you want to hear it. For Vega. That's about it. That's Vega. And can you actually destroy the turret with dynamite? Because last time it got destroyed. Let's see. No. I think it only gets destroyed if you pass some of the... Yeah, it doesn't work. What about this one? No, you can't. And I have a theory. Is Vega a Christian or Catholic country? Because it sounds like Spanish, so... Let me just explore it on top of the town. It's Captain. Like, look, there's a cross right there. Like, does Centaura believe in the, like, different religions, like fictional religions, or is Vega confirmed as a Christianity? Oh, look, here he comes. And yeah, you can actually die. Look out, artillery! Yeah, it's supposed to be based on Belgium. So there's a cross right there. And there's some fictional clothing. And I think there's another cross, I think. And yeah, the tank does kill you. Another cross right there. I think these are train tracks, are they or no? Castle de Arva. Oh yeah, the turret does spin, and it spins rapidly. Wait, can you actually get destroyed or no? No, you cannot destroy the tank. More soup. Vegan soup. And now you can hear the motors. Yep, so there were AI motors from Blackton. I don't know what's dead rot means. Yep, they're AI molders. And I don't know what's this mean. Carlos de Rara? Hmm. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Italy in this alleyway. It looks like Italy. I think you fight right here. Looks like Italy. What else? Is there any more secrets? Yeah, a church right here. Yeah, it looks like Italy. Can you enter the church? No. Let's see. Anything else to Vega? Nope. Is there any secrets up this mountain? Like, I don't know why is it necessary to put barbed wire on top of the mountain. Like, it's not even like to dare to climb up the mountain, just see, or I think they're gonna use it for future planning. Sorry. And I think that's it. It's just end match. Another victory for Antares. And I don't know what happened to Corvus. Like, is he gonna come out like again on the Columban campaign? Because Columba is bordered to Corvus. Oh, I think Rhea, or I don't know. Like, look at the borders to Corvus. It's located right next to Columba. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't know. Is Cetus based on Italy or Texas? Because it reminds me of the Mexican-American War. Because I think Cetus took their land from Corvus to get a town, and I think it reminds me of Western towns. Yeah, the Mexican-American War that happened. Yeah, I'm going to 8th grade soon, so I'm kind of that young. So right now, I'm playing as Cetus. Some commands. Sorry. Go fly. There you go. And I think this dude is called like something that yeah, he actually has a name. I forgot what's the name of this dude, but I found like a video of a guy explaining the story about the crying husband. Poor guy. And then it turns black. The screen turns black after that. I think there used to be a crying child back here. Is he shield there? Man, I think she used to be right here in the Corvus side back then. Now she got removed. Imagine they added her back. She was a girl who was crying right here, and you actually see her. She was crying in the corner. Right there. Back in the old Blackton, where you could actually see her crying in the corner until she got removed. Shit, the TNTs back then, they used to be much more realistic until they make it so blocky. And yeah, the AI motors could actually hit the TNT and kill you, so you get killed by AIs. So bank. Is there any secrets? Was there a secret? No. Blackton Imperial Theater. So it's a theater. Statue. Mining, William Mining and Coal Company. Blackton Mine. Yeah, it's so western. You see anything inside? No. Oh yes, the main town. I think this is the saloon. And yeah, I think there used to be a dead body here. A dead rig right here. There used to be a cowboy. And I think if you search up the wiki, it called um search up Blackton and find 91 on it. It says I am your Hickleberry, which is kind of based on the western cartoon called Tombstone. Or I think I didn't watch the movie, but there was like a cowboy who says like I am your Hickleberry, and I think he kills the outlaw. And it's kind of reference to a movie. So yeah, and he comes to the saloon and look at the same painting. That's the same painting from Aquila where they had it in the courtyard. And there's the crying. And fun fact, the photo is actually the crying husband and the wife alive. Like you could see her, the crying husband and the wife, where they were alive. And I think he used to be a war veteran. I think. And let's see. I think there's some of the faces look kind of sus. Like somewhere. Do they? Like I saw one of them look kind of sus. Probably right there. Mira. Yeah, they're on top of the US. Oh, not the US. Like the CIS Mira. Yeah, they're on the Mira. The captain. Or I think that's the captain. Man, that's a lot of crew members. I think that's it. It's a little seat and flag. Veteran Saloon. Dodge. Alright. It's another cafe. So many cafes. What's this? Seed and Foster Columban Imports. I guess it's allied to Columba. What else is in here? I think it's another barber shop. Thompson's Barber Shop. Another Seed symbol. They're loyal to Cetus. AI machine gunners. Oh, look, it's Shrek's outhouse. Yeah, that's possibly all it. Seeding. Yeah, there's a little dingling. The the little bell, like a little like a ding dong, like dingling little thing, where it like hits the bell and then it makes the noise. Police deport. District police. And when I was fighting the gameplay, I wonder who's this wanted guy in the poster. Israel Harlan's police station. So he's wanted. Look at our house. Taking a dump. And then he sounds at me. I think that's all it. She fighting the train area. There's some people fighting here. It's the most less populated. Led to nowhere. So, in case you could fight somewhere here, and that's about it. And yep, there was another dead body here. I think it used to be a seasoned soldier until he got removed right here. I think there was kind of graphic. Yeah, I think there was a dead soldier here, a dead seasoned soldier. I think there was one more. Yeah, I think he was somewhere right here. Somewhere died right here. You can actually see the imprint of it. And I think you can actually see another body laying down right here. Man, Centaur's removing the dead corpses in here. Unless they didn't get rid of the crying husband. What are you? Poor guy. Well, it's on to end match, pal. Like, why are they not reacting, bro? Look at this, I'm a seated. Oh well, that's about it. Next match. And wait. And match. Corvus victory. So I guess every time I end matches, kind of like lore accurate, because I think Corvus has won. I think it's gonna be like an hour-long video. That's why I tell you to get your snacks, or yeah, just to show you every secret is in here. Battery Q. Think it's overrated or underrated. I don't know what this means, or I don't know what it means, but it's kind of underrated. I don't know. First time to fight in Corvus land because so I'm kind of tired. It's right inside of Corvus instead of Cetus. You still here? Sorry. I was being that loud. Sorry. I'm playing as Corvus. Fun fact, you could actually hear the ship warning, which has been in the game for a while. Man, the CIS Mira. I don't know, it's kind of similar to the painting. So detailed. You cannot stand on it. You just literally sinking it. You can hear it. Secrets underneath the map. Oh yeah, you can actually die from the building, which is called rubble, I think. You can actually die from where it says AI rubble. Nothing else, just random forts, and that's it. There's no secrets here, so that'll be it. So let me just show this the building. I think that's the flare is telling that Cetus is right here while Corvus is over there. That's how they get to fire. They lost communication. Let's wait. Let's see if you can actually die from the rubble. Let's get down. No. Guess it works on the bottom, I guess. Here it comes. Yeah, you get sucked in, and you can actually take fall damage. Yeah, there's also armored cars. That's it. Actually, die from the rubble. End match. There you go. Another Corvus victory. Zero deaths. Capri Valley. Man, I think there was 3 versions of the map. One was the first version, and I think that Centaura that the soldiers used to wear backpacks back then, I think. Like the first time I played it, it was back when the update where they removed the backpack, so I wasn't really like not much of a veteran, so I was pretty sure like a mid-age veteran. They revamped it like 3 times. They went from simple to extra, and then now this. There's nothing special about Capri Valley. There's like no secrets in here. Wait, let me just find out, because it's our mission. Sorry. There you go. And the blimp is still up there. And I don't know how you get on top of the blimp, but you can actually see the details in one video. And yeah, one time you can actually see me play the gameplay where I actually threw the grenade into the bunker and threw the fire grenade and someone actually caught on fire and died. It's actually crazy. And I think, does Corvus believe in Christianity too? Because there's also a cross right here to this Corvin veteran. And that's it. Oh yeah, I almost got shot. Can you get shot? What? That's strange because I'm a Corvin. Look at this. You can see that's why I see this loss. Look, they're kind of dumb. Let's see. And I heard that you can actually block the the machine gunner. Let's see, where's the shield? Trench shield. There it is, trench shield. Let's see what happens. And yeah, you actually disable your tripwire bombs by hitting it with a club, which I saw from a video. Shout out to that YouTuber. Look, a secret machine gun. Actually block it. Only if you dare, because you gotta actually block the. Yeah, you can actually block the person from shooting you by using a trench shield. And that's it. That's not the end though. We still got a couple of more maps and that's it. Come on. Are you good with that? Do you love watching movies and documentaries about theories? That'll be interesting. Oh man, Kelson. I think it's kind of like the worst map in the whole game. Like nobody likes Kelson. Sorry. Man, I remember old Kelson where they used to have like the little like wind chiming things, and I think like I remember old Kelson. Now they revamped it, including White Mouth Estuary. Yeah, I've been to the game back then, and back then Kelson used to be a different one. Like it did not have no buildings. It used to have different it used to have little buildings and a whole one trench line. Man, old Kelson. Let's see. Fly. God. You can actually hear someone breathing in the gas. Sorry. Breathing in the gas mask. Italian. Hmm. There's actually a dead horse here. Poor horsey. Looks like the dead cow after when the building gets destroyed. It's a dead guy in here. Poor guy. He's suffocated. I think there's another one. Yeah, he has fun fact, the face is actually the same face where you play as one of the Sedans. Is that a Corvin? Oh, it's also a Sedan who also suffocated. Yep, another face. There's nothing here. Yeah, it's the same model. And you can actually finally found out what's inside the Sedan armor car. Guess this guy's the driver, I think. This guy's the machine gunner. There's nothing special about the map. It's just a couple of Easter eggs, or I don't know. I wonder where was the wind chimers at. Pretty sure I lost them. And that used to be a big church. I think that kind of looks like the French church. Oh well. That's it. End match. Sorry, I accidentally put a slash. End match. There. Another Corvus victory. Alright, my favorite map of the game. Mons Plains. I think that's how it's called. Oh man, I love this map. Oh man. Man, it's gonna be a 1 hour movie, I think. Alright, Mons Plains. We're not gonna even fight. But first I need to light the barn and the cow shed on fire. Just in case, so that way we could pass time the minutes. Speed run. There it is. There's dynamite. There it is. Actually, light the barn on fire. There's 3 methods: the tripwire bomb, or not really. You can use dynamite or the spark bomb to light the barn on fire. And there she goes. She catches on fire. Tell everyone to get out of the barn. Let's see, any more secrets? No. It's just a barn. Barn house. And you can actually dive from the well if you like try to go in here. You die in the well. This is how it looks like. And yeah, when the cow shit sorry, done on fire, you can actually see the dead cows, I think. I don't know, you could see it. It's somewhere right there. Look, you see the dead cows right here. Look, there's one right here. I don't know, you could see it. And you can actually hear the cows burning alive inside. Look. Hold on, let me just check right here. Let's see, you can actually hear them catching on fire. Maybe turn on sound effects. Can you hear it? Sorry. Can you hear it, guys? Sorry. Let me prove that you can actually like block the machine gunners. If someone is distracting machine gunner, you can actually get rid of the machine gunner's position. I don't know if you cannot block it or not. Let's try tools. I'm trying to spell. Sorry. Tools. Trench shield, trench shield.
Artillery! Get cover!
I'm literally not in the battlefield yet. Yeah, you can actually block the from the machine gunners. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible you can actually block the machine gunners. Let's see what happens if you block the machine gunners by using a smoke bomb. Smoke grenade. Scoped rifle. Yeah, I think they're gonna finally add the sharpshooter and look at this, it's a little... Why do I have a bayonet, by the way? They're supposed to be snipers, I guess, in case of close combat. Try pressing X to charge. Meet the sniper. I forgot to turn off the sound effects, sorry. Oh well, guess you could like this. Da, 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 da. Meet the sniper. Da, 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 da. Oh shoot, the armored cars. Doesn't have no sounds. Oi, mate! Your fine red head will be turned as red mist. Like, I forgot what was the sound effects, but yeah. Let's meet the sniper. Oi, mate! Your fine red will be... Sorry, I tried to pronounce it. I got me one. I got me one. Traitors! Did you betray us? I got me one. The sharpshooter. I got me one. Yeah. Scoped rifle. Let's see, you can actually block the... I don't think so. Yeah, you actually see the dead bodies. And that's it for mods planes. That's crazy. You can actually see a scope. Upcoming sniper class. We finally got a new class, which is the gunner, and now we got the sniper coming up. That's it. Yeah, there's dead cows if you want to see. I'm gonna catch on fire. Ah, man. Let's go. A seed in victory. Oi, mate. Meet the sniper. God. White Mouth Estuary. Kind of overrated. Man, I used to remember the old White Mouth Estuary. The town was a little like unpopular until they updated the town. It's just seeing wait. Wait. Now they added the bunker, and now the bunker could get destroyed. Back then the bunker it doesn't get destroyed, and that was kind of useful because you could actually block you from attackers. That was so useful back then. Now you have to suffer with the Seedon shooting you. Playing as an ant. God. The little Ebola. This based on D-Day. Look at the little boats. Secrets is on here. Yeah, it's so funny that it cannot kill you. Oh yeah, if you try standing on here, because there's like an invisible hitbox where you could, if you try landing here, you could get stuck in here. So yeah, you cannot land here. There's an invisible hitbox. Unless they got animation. Upgrade their uniforms. The CIS nade. See the sailors firing on the ship. Torpedo launchers. Another cannons. It's a gunboat. Think right here, I think there's a small little detail. I guess the Antarans were playing card games. Yeah. With the little hearts, the cloves. Oh shoot. And I think I already lost my leg. Yeah, you can actually see them playing poker. There's nothing else. Let me just reset my avatar. And let's look at secrets in the town, because we're discovering secrets, lads. I need to stay here. Did he still got any secrets from the little Okay, I remember there used to be like an avatar hat, which one of the developers, I think. It was in here. No, it's a little restaurant, little houses, markets, White Mount Bench. Yeah, they're kind of like the same buildings, not gonna lie. Look, they were playing poker in here. Plates. Hmm. And this is the church. And look, the difference. Look, this time you could see the symbol, but it's not Aquila's. And this time it has like a little line right here. So I guess that Aquila and Cetus believe in different religions. Little church. Can you actually climb up? But no. Had to use admin commands. And private servers. For the church. I remember there used to be like a little goose figure right here. Still at the seed sign. Like a little goose like figure from the Goose game from PlayStation. And I think it already got removed back in the old White Mouth Estuary. And I think you can actually see it from Dead Ahead videos before. And there was a train station. The most unpopular place on Earth. Nothing here. Which connects us to the bridge. So funny that they speak English. Yeah, just to remind that Cetus that Antares is advancing and seeing a tank like this. This little train. And it's still funny because people have noticed that there's actually a chili pepper under the bridge, I think. Like somewhere. Was there a chili pepper? I think there was a chili pepper under the bridge. Oh yeah, there it is. A little chili pepper. It's a little chili pepper under the bridge. And here comes the last part. The little bunker. Man, 1 second and you already lost it. Sorry, that's it. Towards White Mount Estuary. It's a long ass train tracks. Can you destroy it? Enter command, sorry. Never mind. Where's the dynamite? Yep. He actually explode with dynamite. And that's it. Next match. Oh well. Man, I hope you support my channel because I'm making a movie. It's kind of like a movie. It's already been 1 hour. How you guys doing? You guys doing okay? You could take a break and probably like see me again later and rewatch it again to see the Aquilan. I'm doing part 2s, okay? Rowlands Prairie. Oh man. think there's gonna be one Easter egg. Let's see. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Damn it! Not the artillery again. Now I have to start all over again. Man, it's kind of annoying. Tools. Dynamite. There you go. There you go. And here's some Easter eggs. More Easter eggs. There you go. Can you actually stop them from shooting artilleries? And fun fact, there's little machine guns in here to stop you from sneaking. Yeah. So it's possible if there's a friendly fire equivalent, it could actually destroy it. That'll be very terrifying just to see it gets destroyed. Once you enter the trench area, I think there's secrets in one of the little holes right here. Little dugouts. Some bunk bed type dugout. Any else? Oh, there is the food rack. And fun fact, you can actually see... Oh, look, a little kitty cat right there. There's a cat right there. Look, there's a little cat right there. And another one. Pickle Rick! There's Pickle Rick! There's Pickle Rick right there. I'm Pickle Rick! I turned myself into a Pickle Rick. I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. I turned myself into a pickle. A Pickle Rick! Yeah, there's Pickle Rick and some cat-like figure right there. Yeah, there's Pickle Rick in the map. A Pickle Rick! I don't know why there's a little hole in here. That looks creepy. So funny. You got Pickle Rick in here. Dining area. There's nothing here. Destroy the bunkers. That's about it. Oh yeah, sometimes there's also a phase too where the tank shoots at the little bunker and doesn't get fully destroyed. I'm sorry to show it like this, but there's like it's still attached and you could actually still see it, but this time it no longer functions, but you could still to extra destroy it by using dynamite. And we get the ring of fire. Ammunition reserved. Comes the big ass explosion. Uh-oh. I think that the cotton is used for the... I think it's actually cotton or gunpowder bags where they load the cannons in here and they put... First, I think they put the big ass bullet into the cannon and they put the little like bags in here and then that's how they fire the cannon. It's based on that video on the military on the U.S. artillery thing. That's about it. There's one more. It's right in the back. Aquilin trucks right here. Nobody have visited this place before. The little lake right here. Oh man, the hot tub. Oh man, that feels good. Man, that's about it. So any secrets? Yeah, this is the one. This is a phase 2 of the damaged bunker. This time it turns rusty if the tank shoots it. It only happens when the tank shoots the little bunker instead of the dynamite. See all the ammunition. Actually destroy it. Nope. That's it. Another end match. Very tired. Aquila victory. Man. Long days. Long days. I think I remember when you see like the deaths, I think it used to have like a little skull, I think. I think they removed the skull. Like why? Like why did they remove the little skull right there? Or I don't know where there's skulls right there. I think it was a Mandela effect. Alright, Ascendance Force, one of the most chaotic maps I ever played. It's actually pretty chaotic. Like very chaotic. Lots of spark bombs, flamethrower explosion, suicide, a kamikaze type thing. Yeah, like suicide type kamikazes. There's only like one secret in here. Lever action shotgun. Bone saw. The tanks. Yeah, you immediately get killed by these. Jeez, chill out, bro. There's nothing about this map, but there's one secret. If you look on top of the sky, you can actually see the Aquilin Ebolum right there. Can you see it, guys? Yeah, I think that's the flag of Aquila, and that's how they got their Ebolum. It's literally up there. Yeah, you actually see it. It's right there. See it? The stars on top. And that's about it. Off to next match. Finally, the last map of the game. The road to Talona. Route 23. Oh, yes, finally. The last map that you're expecting. Talona. Route 23. I think this map is kind of like the most underrated map, or probably like the worst, because sometimes one time I play as Centaurus, and one of the little tanks got like it got like stuck and nobody cannot move it because you could die from entering non-existent planet. So yeah, sometimes it gets stuck in while they spawn, which kind of sucks. There's nothing, no secrets about it. I guess I'll tell you the details. Dynamite. Yeah, there's landmines. Here come the tanks. Yeah, sometimes they get stuck right here, which you cannot, we cannot unstuck because of the return to the sector. Yeah, it's kind of sucks. So we had to like push it to end the match because yeah, we give up. There's landmines. I'll show you the landmines. I think it's somewhere in front of us. Eli, look at the little landmines. I think they finally updated to make a hole, to make like a road, and sometimes I spin around. This is a good method. You spin around and yeah, sorry. And yeah, and sometimes if you die, you could still fill up the pit once you die also. And that's it. Yeah, there's a little warning. It says mines, and there's more mines right there. There you go. Sounds like a grenade. Destroy this one. So I get rid of anti-tankers. Oh, wiring. Artillery, where they used to plant there back then. Explode. That's pretty much all it. Look, more birch balloons. Yeah, I cannot go up there. Welcome to Telona. You cannot cut it. You can't cut it. Tree of 1714, man, it's old. There's no secrets in here. Yeah. So they spawn the tanks and it's a little bar building. I think it's a resort, I think, yeah. There's nothing else. It's a little pit. And yeah. So anyways, so that'll be it for my this video. I hope you appreciate the long hour movie. I hope you appreciate it because man, it was so long. Is that blood right there? Eh. So thank you for watching and hope you support my channel. I'm still rising. Only got 1 subscriber. Shout out to the 1 subscriber and the person who's liking my first video. Ah, very tired. Oh well. That's it. Bye bye and see you later. Alright, guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the dynamite didn't explode. I lived. I lived.